I don't know why that's the thumbnail, but oh well. Anyways. Just gonna pull this out of the application. Oh, where's this pop out? Hold on, guys. Oh well. Just cover the screen up because, well, if it'll let me. Don't want to see it. There we go. Cool. Okay. I typically don't do stream stuff, so we'll see how this goes. Let me go ahead and I don't know how well my game's gonna run while I'm streaming. We'll see. Never done this before, so streaming from the same PC I'm running it from too, so it's like probably gonna be a mess. Let's see if I can get connected real quick. Oh, apparently I'm not signed in. Oh well. Well, yeah. Docs, chat. There we go. Did not want that. Hold on, let me sign in real quick. There we go. All right. Let me get my Quest connected. I try Steam Link, but it's like a hit or miss sometimes. So we'll see. been pretty laggy. Oh, I gotta create a new boundary apparently. Yeah, that's fine. I don't plan on getting up out of my chair to test this all that much. Yeah, currently working on kind of like a system. I think I put it in the Discord if anybody's in there. Or parts of it, like some images of it. For oh yeah, don't worry. I made sure I should have hidden the display. I just couldn't see the chat, so no, I'm not doxing myself. I haven't shown anything that I'm like terribly like afraid to show. So don't worry about it. But yeah, looks like my game's running decently well. Let me grab. I think I've got a wand in here. Oh, or not. Where is it? Stand up. There we go. Okay. So we got this book. Revelio. Okay. Does it throw me an error or something? Oh, maybe it's just not hitting it. Revelio. Okay, it's understanding it. Or maybe not. Revelio. Don't like that either. Revelio. Okay, hold on. This thing's being annoying. Okay, it says it understood it. Did I get a no reference? Yeah, this has been the pain of my existence for the past few days, is trying to recognize. Why is it not working? It's been the bane of my existence, to be honest. Evanesco. I don't know what I just hit, but it disappeared. Revelio. Huh. Yeah, the game just does not function right when I'm crouched. Revelio. Oh my gosh. Well, I broke it. Sorry, fellas. I indeed broke it. Oh no, dude. What is going on here? If tuple items not equal to, that should work. If it's not null, then do this. Maybe it's just null. Yeah, that could be the problem. I don't know why it would just be null, but turn spell texture by name. Tuple dot item one. Oh, we'll see how the stream goes while playing the game. I can hear my computer just, you probably can hear it too, going off in the background. Ideally, you shouldn't really be hearing it all that much. Hopefully. Been using ChatGPT too as well for some coding stuff. It'll give you pretty good solutions. It's not bad. I used it to see if I could get like funny like dating app files. It's really cringy stuff, so it's really hilarious. Yeah, a lot of it's just coding stuff. I was thinking about doing an ASAR for Revelio, where it would create kind of like a path of VFX that would follow and kind of give you a trail to one of the books in the dungeons, but I'm not a huge fan of that. I'll close that. do want to see my like live stream, but don't remember how to do this. I'm not stream savvy. No, I'd have to find the live channel. Oh well. Yeah. Let me just. I think I already fixed that. So let me just play the game. It's time to play the game. Genuinely one of my favorite memes right now. If anybody's seen that. If anybody's watching still. Drop my controller. There we go. Oh, there's the problem I was hoping I wouldn't have, which is straight up freezing. SteamVR has been acting funky recently. Okay, Revelio. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so yeah. Deletrius. Interesting. I don't know why it wasn't working before. Revelio. Maybe that's why. Revelio. No. Oh. Engorgio. Oh, cool. Reducio. Deletrius. Awesome. It seems to... And I've dropped my controller again. It seems to have fixed itself. I don't know exactly why it wasn't working before. Maybe it wasn't picking up my audio very well. I was having issues or something. It's very possible. Okay, I need to clean this up. And this code will be ready to go. I do need to fix some of the spells. I haven't implemented Reparo yet, for example. That's one thing. Just get rid of the debugs. They're pretty heavy, and I don't really need them. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Considering it's actually working, it's pretty nice. There's a gnat flying around my room. Been trying to get it all day. Yeah, let's see. Code seems to work pretty well. I don't remember what I need to do. Oh, yeah, I can actually open up Unity now and start working on something not unrelated, but something I haven't done yet. Regarding it is 2 books actually that don't exist yet. So there's the Defense Against the Dark Arts book. Those are all your kind of non-dark arts defensive spells like Stupefy, Expelliarmus, Flipendo, Protego. There's the magical or modern magical theory book, which is a lot of your like transfiguration and like charms related spells that you can get. So Evanesco, Engorgio, Reducio, Lumos, Nox, Dissimulo. Trying to think. Ascendio, right? Arresto Momentum, those kinds of spells. Next books there's going to be 2. So I have a book called The Dark Arts. It's more like the dark arts and how to defend against them or something, but I'm hoping people will ignore that because I can't find like a good dark arts book. But it does say like the dark arts in like bold letters. So that one will teach you like the 3 unforgivable curses. And then I have advanced potion making, which will be like kind of like the Half-Blood Prince's book, where if you find the advanced potion making book, it'll teach you like Leva Corpus, Libera Corpus, and Sectum Sempra. So, pretty excited for those. Hmm. Yeah, at the moment, they're kind of just spawning as like valuables. Kind of like gold coins and stuff. I think that's actually the JSON I used to create the objects initially was like coins, or the gold. Yeah, the gold coins. But trying to get it working differently. So yeah, you can see I've got Incendio and Dissimulo showing on these books. I don't particularly like that effect anymore. Like I thought I did at first, but it's really buggy. Like you see, it's not showing very well past a certain distance, and in game it nearly doesn't show at all, like from a distance. And I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that, but it's like really stringy looking, and meh, it's could be better. I gotta find what I did with, I think it's an item assets books. Create a new folder. This would be the dark arts, and I think I got, that's no. Books, charms. Here we go. So, did I make one for that? I don't think I did. So you can see like the textures are all messed up, but I think, yeah, that's advanced potion making right there. I think that's the dark arts originally, or the dark forces. See, this one's got self-protection, but I'm gonna have it teach you. I don't know why it's. Oh, I do have one here that's not that. Oh, okay, nice. So I have the advanced potion making already. You have to size it down a bit, but I need the dark arts one. So I think I'm gonna take this one right here, move it out. Oops. Yeah, pack that. It was this booked off. Just delete that, and then I think I can just create a new material for it quickly. Material needs to be Thunder Road, Litmas, and that's default material albedo. Yeah, here we go. Default material albedo 2, 3. I think 1 is the dark arts one that I want here. So let me actually just apply this material so I have an easier way to access this, because I think I can change it here. Yeah. So I just go here and then back here. Throw on that texture. Oh no, that's magical plants. Then it's that one. Nope, that's numerology. Which one is it? Not that one. Oh, that one. There we go. So that's number 9. So essentially want number 9 equivalent. AO8 might not go to 9 on this one. Yeah, I'm pretty upset about the guy I got this off of, because he failed to name them appropriately. Very badly, actually. So it's pretty hard to get everything set up right. 9. Yeah. I need a normal. Where's the normal map go? Right here. Okay. as you can see, that is not the correct normal map. Look at it. It's all kinds of bad. So I'm just going to try everyone until I find one that looks decent. That's intermediate numerology. That's not... Yeah, it's magical theory. That might be it. Not 100% sure. Oh, it might be that one. Yeah, I think it's that one. I can't tell though. Let me try this first one. Okay, and then that's transfiguration. I might use that one too, but I like that actually. The texture looks pretty good. Let me see if it's that one. Nope, that's intermediate numerology. Yeah, okay, I think it's that one. And finally, what are these? I don't remember. Roughness. Need probably that one then. Use detail. Roughness. Roughness is typically... Oh, what map is it? Is it a detail map? I think it is. Let me try. Nope, that does not look right. About that one. Nope. About that one. Nope, that's advanced potion making. That's runes. That one looks like magical plants, maybe. That one basically looks the same, but a little bit shinier. Yeah, I'm very upset about the author of these models. Like, they look really good. They're just named bad, so I have no clue what any of them are. It's so stupid. Okay, I liked this one, I think, or maybe that one. Nope, no, that's not it. I'll go with this one. Looks decent. It's a little shiny, but that's all right. Shiny's cool. Actually, I can just move this. Well, is it metallic? No, it's not really changing anything. It's the emission color. Ooh, yeah, keep that on black. Okay, that looks decent enough for the model. Anyways, let me bring it over here. And I want it to be smaller than the Defense Against the Dark Arts book, but maybe not as small as the Magical Theory book. Just want to scale it down a little. That ought to be pretty good right there. Okay, and I'm basically just gonna copy this, paste it. I'll just move it here, and then I'm gonna rename it to Dark Arts. Oops. Jinx or something. Yeah, for custom enemies, like the only ones I could think that could only be affected by certain spells would be like Boggarts and Dementors. Like if I ever did custom enemies like that, Boggarts would be interesting. Because like, how would you do that? Technically, you'd probably just have to create like a few different kinds of like fears, and then either the player picks it or it's just randomly given to you whenever you like create your player. It's kind of what I did with a Naruto mod I worked on. I added some Mangekyo Sharingans, and the Mangekyo is random whenever you essentially get it. I need to finish that. I haven't worked on it in a while. Anyways, that's Magical Theory. I want to, yeah, no, don't want to affect the prefab. Oh, that works. I want to put this in there. Just put it up here. Nope, right there. And I'll 0 it out. No, that's the wrong one. Oops. That's the one I want. Anyways, I'll 0 it out. I'll try to. And then rotation. Just nope. So I want that rotation. Don't want that rotation. Perfect. Scale is fine. Don't want to touch that. That should be pretty much it. I don't think I have to do anything fancier. I need to add some more like handles and stuff because these are like I haven't like fine-tuned anything yet. So like the books, they don't handle very well when you grab them. There's only one handle on the like the spine of the book. It's pretty rough to deal with at the moment. But I'll add more eventually. I'm just kind of getting the rough work in here, getting the code side of it done, and updating and adding some of the new features. But yeah, I mean, pretty much like the entire game mode functions. Once I get all these books, you'll be able to access all the spells. I don't know what spawn rate I'm going to do for the books yet. And currently their spawning is valuable, so they'll spawn in like tables and stuff, and like where Goldwood, or in like sometimes in the ending chest they'll be there, or on the ending table of a dungeon. I'm gonna make it where this one, the Dark Forces, is relatively rare, as well as advanced potion making, I think. But relatively rare, and you can only find them in Dalgarians. I think is probably a good idea. Thing is, I don't think there are any books like how there are in the dungeons. There's kind of random books on bookshelves. I kind of actually want to get the books to be more like spawning there, how those books do. And I think I could do that by just changing it from valuables to whatever the books use for items. There's probably special code to spawn them in certain areas based on the type. So I'd have to take a look at that, but pretty much that's it on this side of things almost. Let me go to Dark Arts and just add that into there. Now one thing I've got to do is I've got a lot of menu stuff. Oh yeah, gotta open up Blender. Fun. I don't think I've made stuff for the 3 spells I'm adding, so I need to do that real quick. I need to do text, and then I think rotate Z0, 90. Well, rotate Z90, rotate X90. Nope. So rotate Y. There we go. And then you go into edit mode. Could be the first one, and then object, convert to mesh, and then go into edit mode, give it a bit of that, and save it or export it. My computer's like on fire right now. Got too many programs open. Okay. This one can be Crucio. Object, convert to mesh, extrude that, and export it. Crucio. And last one is Imperio. And let me export this. I want to close Blender before my PC explodes. For sure. Okay. Yeah, don't save it. Don't care enough. Having Unity open itself is just insane. I'm probably going to hide this stuff because it's probably like, causing a lot of lag. Hide it for now because I don't really need it. Where am I? Oops. Yeah, I hate clicking on the visual. There we go. I hate clicking on the visual effects like tab when it hasn't loaded because it's very laggy, but it's neither here nor there. Yeah, that'd be interesting. It'd be even cooler, like if there were more custom creatures in the game. Because imagine spawning a custom creature as a Bogart. But yeah, I need to go ahead and import. Yeah, here it is. Import those three. Vada, Crucio, Imperio. Okay. And where did I menu? Oh yeah, I guess I don't really need it. Okay. Oops. The Avada mesh. Why is it not? There we go. I'll go like 0.7 and 0.1 and then 256 in the quality here. And bake it and save it. SDF. And now I should be able to go to, let me re-up this. Actually, I'll just use the Dark Arcs one, for example. And the menu and menu effect. Change this to Avada Kedavra SDF. And that's what that looks like. Looks pretty good. Pretty happy with that. And the cool thing about this SDF generator actually is it adds kind of like, I'm guessing it's due to the mesh, but these like little prong parts, it actually looks kind of runic and cool. So even though my text doesn't look like that in Blender, it adds like a cool effect. And then I added like this wave effect that kind of distorts the words and stuff, kind of bends and stuff. It looks pretty cool. So I'm pretty happy with that. Let me go do the other two now. Oops. Oh, that's Confringo, Crucio. Yeah, they don't need to be crazy wide, like 0.03 or 0.035 here. 0.8. Just 1. And that should do pretty good. Yeah, that's, I don't know how that's going to look. Actually, it might not look that great. We'll see. It's a hit or miss. Sometimes I have to redo them because they don't look fantastic when I do it that way. But let me see. Crucio SDF. Yeah, no, that looks pretty good. I'm not gonna complain about that one. Imperio. That's the last one here. Imperio. The mesh. Let's do 0.4. 0.1. Bake it. Save it. Imperio. Also changed the Imperio effect. I think it looks cooler now. It looks more like kind of like some of the spell effects I added, which I don't know if I've shown off any of the other spell effects yet. Actually, like you might have saw earlier where it did the little line thing, like kind of magic line that goes to objects and stuff that you hit. I don't think I've shown that off yet. But that's what all kind of casting spells are going to do, not that aren't like projectile spells. So like Wingardium Leviosa, Evanesco, Engorgio, Reducio, those kind of spells. Accio is not going to do it because I feel like it doesn't fit it very well. But anyways, I can test this real quick. Imperio. And that looks pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Let me go to my addressable. Yeah, this is my massive addressable group. Insane amount of assets, in my opinion, used for the mod, but I've got a decent VFX manager that I coded that hopefully will help prevent any crashing. I was having some crashing issues because of VFX, and it wasn't pulling them properly, so I created my own VFX pool. So hopefully that works pretty good for everybody. But yeah, there are a lot of assets in here. Just simplify that. I need Crucio. Simplify it. And I need Imperio as well. I'll just simplify it. And I should be able to just build this quickly. Then I can close Unity because I won't need it for anything else at the moment. The rest of the stuff is all going to be just like code related. Organization related for this part. Well, actually I have to do the Half-Blood Prince book too. But I don't feel like doing that right now. So I will close it. It won't take too long to open later anyways. But it's like causing my PC to freaking overheat like crazy right now. So alright. So now I've got that. Yeah, I'm probably going to add some kind of spell sheet in game because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, how are people going to remember which, especially with like the I guess Dalgarian Crystal Hunt game mode. How are they going to remember what spells they do know? Like if they had all of them, they could just use whatever spell that comes to their mind. But if they don't technically know the spell according to the game, because the game keeps, or like my mind keeps track of what spells you actually do know in the Dalgarian like Crystal Hunt, then yeah, it's like they definitely at least need a list of known spells. I think I might use a similar effect or something where you can kind of tap your wand on like a book or something, and it'll change to all the spells you know and kind of cycle through them. That might be a cool idea. Oh yeah, it's a lot. It's like 30 plus now. So yeah, it's pushing. It is pushing on the number of spells there are. Crap. Need. Okay. So I need to create a new texture. Avada texture. Public texture. Yeah, and I'm just going in. I just gotta basically just implement the code quickly. I don't think it'll take too long, but implement the code that will essentially allow for the textures to show up on the book and change. So each book actually stores its texture. So even if you close the game, the book will always have the same texture. And if you have multiple books, at least they'll all have the same, not the same texture, but have the same spells attached to them. And then I just need to be able to cycle through and grab the textures based on whatever spell is given to it. So it keeps track of that even if you close the game. You won't be able to exploit the books, essentially. So yeah, no exploits. Yeah, first year spells would be interesting. I actually do have like a first year transfiguration book, but like technically all the first year transfigurations are yeah, obviously easy in universe, but actually way more difficult in code than like Evanesco. And Evanesco is the vanishing spell, and it's supposed to be like a crazy difficult spell, or one of them. At least a little less difficult than the conjuring spell in universe, but still pretty difficult. And it was really easy to like code, like super simple. There's not a lot to it. But yeah, let me get back to coding real quick. So yeah, so I've got these texture references now. Now I just need to import them. Basically do it the same way where I'm loading my assets asynchronously here. So it should just be Avada Kedavra SDF. Yeah. And then texture. Oops, SDF. And say Avada texture. And then Crucio. And then Imperio. I really hope I got that right, because I don't want to reopen Unity. Okay, Crucio texture and Imperio texture. All right, that should load them, and I'll have access to them. From there, I need to create a reference in this switch statement. So Avada Kedavra, and this goes based on, this returns it, but based on the spell name, I believe, and it returns a tuple of whatever value I sent in, aka the spell name, and then it returns the corresponding spell name texture that I use for the VFX graph. Crucio. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Turn. Case. Imperio. So now that those are added, they don't have any dependencies like counter curses, for example. So for something like Dissimulo and Dissimular, those are actually tied together. So whenever you get one, you get the other. Typically, you would get Dissimulo and you would get Dissimular at the same time. Same thing for like eventually not Sectum Sempra, Levicorpus and Libera Corpus will kind of be tied together like that. I didn't tie Engorgio and Reducio because they're not as like necessary, if that makes sense. Because you can just engorgiate an item and leave it, and it doesn't affect gameplay. But something like Dissimulo that turns you invisible, and you can't cast the counter spell is like, okay, like, why would you do that, right? Like, who would think of doing that? You should always be able to cast the counter spell with it because you don't always want to be invisible. So those are tied together whenever you get the spells, but and certain spells will be like that. But most of them are solo, and you'll get whatever spell you get. Defaults to null because it has to, unfortunately. That's painful as all get out. Spellbook instance, I believe. So I need to add public add all dark arts spells. A list of string list to add is fine. And here I'm adding Avada Kedavra. Gonna add Crucio. And I'm gonna add Imperio. And there's all your 3 unforgivable curses that will be accessible through this book. I still have my headset on. I don't know why. I got like pushed up like a pair of sunglasses over my head. I need to stop doing that. It gets annoying. I can't think straight. I mean, I could do some stuff like that. Like, turning a creature into a cup actually probably wouldn't be that hard. But some other stuff. I don't know. For when I first started on it, I started on it like 2 years ago, and it's had different iterations. But I basically rewrote all this code in like, because this is a new project. I basically moved it all into this project to make it a little better. A little less cluttered. It might still look cluttered to you, but this is actually way cleaner than it was. Let me, actually, I can probably open here. This is the old solution. That's what it looked like. It was all over the place, just everything everywhere. And now I've actually got folders differentiating them. Changed the code a little bit to make it a little cleaner, a little smoother. Added like VFX pooling and stuff for visual effects, so it doesn't cause any crashing. Yeah, a lot of stuff. Added this spellbook module and stuff for the spells. Added new game mode management. So for like Crystal Hunt, this basically manages how your character is set up. Basically just reads in, just verifies if you're a Crystal Hunt character. If you're not, then you get every spell. So if you're like Sandbox, you can use everything. Probably don't need Revelio and Deletrius in there because it doesn't really do anything outside of the books. But oh well. But I think I need to do some more modification here. So I'm using MMT. I need to use the Dark Arts or TDA, that enum. So I need to add a case here for spell book dot Dark Arts. Add all Dark Arts spells and available spells. It's the list I want to add and break. So I've got that reference now. There's no spells that need counter curses here. Oh yeah, Lumos and Nox are also one of those that go together, because why would you want Lumos and not be able to turn it off, right? Doesn't make any sense. I think these are the only 3 ones with counter curses that like need to be learned, in my opinion. Technically, Leva Corpus, you don't need to learn it, or Liber Corpus and Leva Corpus, but if you don't want hanging bodies there the entire time. But in the book, technically, Harry learns them at the same time because they're on the same page. So I do it that way. Yeah, if I'm the if I'm the only one looking at it, it doesn't matter that much. But yeah, but I wanted it to be cleaner too. So I haven't added like Reparo back, for example. Need to do that, but I don't know if I want to do it the same way. Oh, excuse me. All right, turn away for a second. I don't know if I want to do it the same way that I'm doing it now, because it looks okay. Like, it doesn't look terrible, but I think it could look better and not be as bad. But I don't know how to, like, code wise, because there's a lot going on. All it does is basically just track like every position for like 10 seconds or something like that, and so it stores however many positions, and like that'll freaking eat up your memory over time if I'm not careful. And so I don't really like that method. There's probably better ways to do it, but does repair work on enemies? No, just breakables. Yeah, I was like, the whole reason I made it was because the breakables were releasing in U12, and I was excited to try and do something with it, so I made Reparo, and it worked decently well. So I think from a code standard, I can remove that. I'm good. I don't think I need anything else. Yeah, I think the spellbook instance is all I need is to add the spells here. And that'll be advanced potion making right there, APM. So that'll be your Sanctum Semper, Leva Corpus, Libra Corpus spells. So pretty excited for that. That's going to be cool to implement too. Sanctum Semper also works like 10 times better now. I don't think I've showed it off yet. I may hop onto a sandbox character and show it. Maybe. We'll see. I have to do some JSON stuff now, unfortunately. So I've got to create, I believe, I'll do the Dalgarian loot. I'm just going to hard code one into one of my Crystal Hunt game modes, the book. I'm just going to spawn it in. But for that, I need to create a new book. So let me do that quickly. Should just be able to copy this and just change a little bit of information. Oh, dang it. I know what I didn't do. Oh, I gotta open Unity back up. I was hoping to avoid that, but oh well. That's what it is. Okay, there we go. I need to add the Dark Arts book into my addressable assets. I didn't do that. Where am I? Here? Nope, that's broom. Menu, nope. I need item assets, books. There we go. Dark Arts, and I'll just basically copy this and change it and just name it TDA. And copy it and build it. And while that's happening, I can go into my JSON here. Call it TDA book or something like that. Category. Interesting. I don't want it breakable. Oh well. I need to get some images for them too, because they're just like the blue book image by default right now, which is pretty annoying. Not fun to look at in your inventory, for example. Did I have any other information here? Don't think it did. Oh, here we go. Spell book type GDA. There we go. That's what I need. Okay, so that should be the book. Pretty simple. Should be able to, yeah, here my character saves right here. Should be able to see my character file and see an example of, I think I dropped Voldemort's wand. Yeah. So I basically want to spawn in one of these. And I think this is extra data. I don't see any like positional information. This should have positional information. What is this? Say like these. Empty book. Oh, that's not good. Hold up. Wait a minute. Why does that have 2? That should not have 2. That should not have 2. Oh, okay. Well, that's something I'm going to have to fix. I'll figure that out shortly, though. Basically copy this, though. And then position, I'll add like 2 to it. Just so it's above it. And then I'll get rid of the custom data stuff because I don't need that right now. Although that's concerning that it's acting like that. Okay, now I should have a Dark Arts book just spawned into my home whenever I load back up. Oh yeah, it's pretty slow because it depends on when the time cuts off. That's why I also don't like it too, because it's like, oh, it's hard to tell when it starts. It's essentially slow because like if it stops early in that 10 seconds, it still records the rest. So if it's completely, all the parts are done moving in like the first 5 seconds, then it records like another 5 seconds on top of that of them not moving. So like you almost never expect it. And there's really no VFX to it either, other than like that actual parts moving, which is cool. But I might make like a cooler effect for it where I use like a, I don't know the best way to do it. Maybe more like kind of like how Hogwarts Legacy looks, where they kind of swirl around and then come together. Something like that might look kind of cool. But I made that like first rendition of it that I've had in the mod for a while in like a week or something, or not even, maybe like 2 days. I was like grinding trying to get it working, and that's how I've left it so far. So but I'll check out the code later. Well, actually, let me think about this for a second. So Revelio, if the tuple item is not null. Okay, wait. If instance, okay, yeah, that's what I need. So I basically look for my spellbook module instance in the item data. Where do I add it? I feel like I added to custom modules or something like that. Set content. Item.content custom data. Okay, yeah. So why would that be called twice? That doesn't make any sense to me. If not instance has spell been revealed. Yeah, so if the instance spell hasn't been revealed. What's instance? Instance is spellbook instance. Oh. Where am I setting this to has been revealed? Okay, yeah. So, if content and spellbook container content has been revealed, and not spellbook container content.active and spellbook container type is equal to spellbook type, then spellbook container content has been revealed. Okay, I mean, it seems reasonable, I think. Then I get the instance. Oh, am I being dumb here? Spellbook. Not have spellbook module here. Yeah, where's this instance at? I don't even remember where I add this at. Spellbook 3 usages. Add component on spellbook module. Okay, okay. So this is on item loaded. Wait, what was I? Why was I having an issue with this then? So the spellbook module creates the instance. So I very well know what's on the module. I'm not creating these instances arbitrarily. Is that even necessary? Sorry, I'm just thinking a little bit. Okay. Well, I'll probably just ignore it for now. Best solution for sure. Need to go ahead and move that over though, because it has the book in it now. I'm gonna go ahead and try and hop in game here. Probably have to reconnect to SteamVR though. Unless my headset's just like that guy. Nope, he's not that guy. Alright. SteamVR up. Just need the home to load. There we go. I'll still got my Unity open. I'll close it in a minute. Well, maybe not. I might just go to the advanced potion making book next, but I should have a dark arts book created now that I can test and stuff. Oh, I didn't adjust some of the. It's gonna be weird, but it's all right. Yeah, there it is. I think it's tiny and it has no textures for some reason. Well, there's one thing to fix. Don't know what's up with that. Revelio. Okay. Index out of range. Really? Really? Interesting. Return from available. It's at 118. In spellbook instance. Return from available. Spells. Interesting. What is this called? What is this spell? Sign. Turn random from available. Why is it doing that? 118. Okay, well obviously it's something to do with this. Value to return. Available spells are removed. Random range between available spells that count. Available spells. What's available spells? Available spells. I believe on start. Available. Maybe. Type. Haven't had this issue yet. Item loaded. Available spells is a new list of strings. Oh well, no, that's like I said. By type, dark art spell. Yeah, I don't think this matters, but we'll see. We'll see. It's interesting though. List to add. I don't know if there's a reason I did that or not. Maybe I didn't add my code. It's a good chance. There is a good chance. 130. This is 225. Yeah, I probably didn't make that change. Okay, that should probably fix it. Or Steam Deck activate. No, I don't have a Steam Deck. Too expensive for the little it gives me, honestly. Man. I feel like checking out Discord though. Played Sorcery Discord anyways. Oh, there's the freezing I didn't want. Obviously that's still broken. Revelio. There we go. Avada Kedavra. Nice. Deletrius. It's probably maybe to do with the roughness. Let me check. I don't know if I put roughness on any of the other ones. Glad I haven't closed this yet, though. Interesting. And let me inspect the material. So I did the metallic map, detailed map. Yeah, I don't know if I did a detailed map for any of the other ones. I didn't. Let me get rid of that. That might be the problem. Looks good enough like that anyways. Replace that. And just be able to build it. Don't remember how to check. I was trying to check like live earlier, but I don't remember how to do it. That might have been it right there. Yeah. Well. Anyway. Kind of just what I wanted to see, but without the video. Oh well. It's alright, I'll just run it that way. Let me close my game. Should be able to... Oh, that's... Wrong one. There we go. Should be able to throw that in there and hopefully that fixes it. Oh wait, I'm stupid. Also didn't like the size. Well, why was it? That doesn't look that small. Like it looked like it was smaller than the Charms book, but let me... Oh, well, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Slightly bigger. Let me change some of this stuff. Like the handle probably needs to be out just a little bit more. And if I look at that looks decent. Okay. Okay, let me do it again real quick because I forgot that it was very small and I did not like that. But yeah, looks like I fixed the issue on the code. Yeah, well, it might be. It could be the metallic too, but I don't think it's the metallic. I think most of the metallic textures are black. But yeah, I didn't use detail on any of the other ones, even though it provides it. So I'm just going to not do that. It's been a few weeks since I touched it anyways, because I was on vacation last week. So was not at my computer for the whole week, pretty much. But yeah. Once I get this worked in, I'll get the advanced potion making. And I got to go back and tweak some of the spells, because some of them aren't working that great. Crucio works really good in terms of like the VFX I made, but in terms of like overall, like there's some issues with the base game VFX and not updating the color, and I've been trying to get it to do it. It'll do it a little bit, but it always reverts back to the blue, and I don't like that. Okay, I'm not sure what's up with this. I have to check it out more later. I'm not gonna deal with it right now though. I'm not too fussed. I just wanted to make sure I got the actual revealing part working. Revelio. Stupefy. Revelio. Okay, I have an issue with it. Revelio. Revelio. Okay. Revelio. Deletrius. Deletrius. Oh, you can see the texture. Wait, hold on. Kind of. I saw the texture a little bit in the lighting. It's really weird. Might just be a lighting issue. I'm not sure what's up with that. Revelio. Revelio. There we go. It's like not hitting it or something. Deletrius. Revelio. I don't know why I was being finicky. Okay, so that works. Deletrius. One thing I haven't done yet is create the new loot table for it. This one's going to be annoying to test because it's Dalgarian. Oops. So, me go here. I'm probably going to need to go here. So you go to loot tables. I need to go to Dalgarian. Lootable Dalg. Yeah. Don't remember what I'm using for. Let me see. That's for the outpost. Side loot, main loot, tier 0 through tier 3. Yeah, so I used for all of them. Yeah. So I just grab all those Dalgarian loot tables and open them up real quick. And I need to, this Dalg dice. I need to add the TDA book as the reference. I'll add it as like probability weight 1. I might add it to like 0. I need to do testing, so I'd do like 3 or something. Maybe even more than that. I might do like, let's make it crazy, right? I need to test. I need to verify that I'm getting them. So just make it to where I get a bunch of them. Makes my life easier. Drop. So do that. And I'll do that. That should cover Dalgarian dungeons. I'm going to go ahead and close Unity now, because if I try and run a Dalgarian dungeon with Unity up, it's going to kill me. I should be able to close this too. Yeah, I need to use Git locally at the moment. I mean, I'm going to push it to my remote repository as well, but I had an issue where I accidentally clicked on the mod in-game mod menu, and it automatically downloaded my mod from mod.io and overwrote like all of my changes in JSON that I made. So I had to go back and make every single JSON change I made from for a week's worth of changes or 2 weeks worth of changes. It was very annoying and very sad, and I was not happy. But I'm going to VR for a minute. I'm gonna run a Dalgarian dungeon as long as it doesn't lag. I've been having issues with it just freezing, and then I'm streaming. We'll see how it goes. So I don't know how much you'll be able to hear me. I can probably turn my mic audio up. I have a Focusrite, so I do that. Hopefully you hear me a little better. I should be able to queue up a Dalgarian. I think I have enough things for it. Let me get this going. And I have a Vada Kedavra now as well. Oh, hold on. I'm going to have to update my Guardian real quick. I don't remember how to do it in the regular quest menu. Damn it. Headset's almost dead too. Can I do it in the Steam menu? Video settings? I don't think so. And now yeah, there goes my game, like 3 FPS. It's been doing this a lot, and I'm not sure why, honestly. It's been pretty rough. It'll just drop like crazy, and then, it'll come back. Alright, we'll try this. I'm like right up on my mic. I'm afraid I'm going to start punching stuff badly, so I'll try and be gentle. I'll use my wand or something as much as possible. But, like, Dalgarians are very long and laggy. Not when I normally play, but we'll see. It's being annoying recently. Since I came back from vacation anyways, it was working fine on Steam VR. I usually use Oculus Link, but Steam VR was doing a much better job, and now it's like switched roles, so I don't know what's wrong with it. Switched up on me. Ascendio. Nope, Dissimilar. Okay. I wasn't sure if I had Ascendio because I had done a lot of like book testing and the textures weren't working. So it might have given me the spell, even though I didn't realize it. Yep, that's me smacking my mic. I told you that was going to happen. It's going to be great. Let me just use my wand. I'm just going to zoom through this wand usage here. Plus I took Body Tree, so I'm just zooming. Did it just for this, just a speed run. Avada Kedavra. Oh no, I'm gonna have to climb. Petrificus Totalis. Oh, so good. Alright, let me climb real quick. Oh, so bad at climbing too. I'm gonna have to do the jump thing. Like that. There's one right there. Easy. I'm gonna try and complete the dungeon, but I found one. Oh, no, please. Don't do this. Let me up. Let me up. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I need to fix how they spawn too, but... So, I also need to fix that, like, they're displaying like this in the dungeons. They're not supposed to do that. I should be able to do Deletrius. And it'll actually come up with the actual one. It might be Imperio, but it might be Crucio. We'll see. Revelio. Revelio. Hold on. Revelio. Deletrius. Revelio. Revelio. There we go. Deletrius. Imperio. Imperio. Crucio. Let me see if it might have just bugged out. Rebellio, Accio. Oh. Well. I heard that. Put my wand away. So I mean, it's that generic blue book look right there. Oh wait, that's Magical Theory. There it is. Revelio. There we go. So I got Crucio. Nice. That's very long range Crucio, but Deletrius. Revelio. Revelio. There's something buggy with them going on. I have to figure that out too. But I know that it spawns now, which is perfect. Crucio. Hey, you're not supposed to be able to do that. Avada Kedavra. I'm trying to get through this dungeon before my headset dies. It's about to die. So no more testing after this. Will probably end the stream. But I made decent progress. Got it working in the Dalgarian. I don't like this room. Get out of here. Oh, man. Dang. I don't know if I've been in this room before. It's huge. Petrificus Totalis. I don't know if I have it. Wingardium Leviosa. No, I don't. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Avada Kedavra. Crucio. Hard to miss this one. Avada Kedavra. I'm missing all of them. Skill issue. Oh, here we go. Deletrius. Revelio. Deletrius. Revelio. Oh, he hit me. Revelio. Revelio. Well, doesn't seem to like me very much. Stupefy. Protego. Expelliarmus. Oh. My game's just like freezing. Alright. I think I've done enough testing. I don't think I'm going to be able to complete it. I need the mod. Oh, thanks, headset, for telling me. I'm going to turn down my mic now. So hopefully you guys aren't getting just spammed. That should be better. Yeah, my game's just like been so annoying recently. But yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. I think I made decent-ish progress. I know that it at least functions in-game. So, yeah. See you guys later. Have a good one.